Welcome inside the fascinating world of industrial chocolate production. Today, we follow the journey of the cocoa bean, from raw material to exquisite finished chocolate. Our process begins the moment raw cocoa beans arrive at the factory floor, marking the start of a meticulous industrial transformation. These massive factories handle mountains of cocoa beans, requiring impressive scale and precision machinery to manage the sheer volume. The dried, fermented beans arrive in large shipments, ready to be introduced to the first stages of the chocolate-making process. Before anything else, powerful machines sort and clean the raw cocoa, removing any foreign materials and preparing the beans for transformation. Next, we transition to the phase where heat and friction unlock the deep chocolate flavor we all know, roasting and cracking. The beans are carefully roasted in large, heated drums. This is a critical step, using steam and high temperatures to develop color and intense flavor. Once roasted, the beans are cracked open, and a process called winnowing separates the shell from the valuable cocoa kernel inside. What remains are cocoa nibs, the core of the chocolate, possessing the pure, intense cocoa essence. These precious nibs are now ready for the next crucial stage, transforming solid into liquid, creating the rich, quote, chocolate liquor. High-powered grinders apply immense pressure to the nibs. The cocoa butter naturally present in the nibs melts from the heat and friction, turning the solids into a thick, paste-like liquid. We see rich streams of this flowing, viscous chocolate liquor, pure, unsweetened liquid cocoa, ready to be built upon. The next step introduces other essential components and dramatically improves the texture of the chocolate base. To transform the bitter liquor into edible chocolate, ingredients like sugar and milk solids for milk chocolate are added into the mix. Giant rollers then refine this blend, grinding the solid particles down to an incredibly fine size, essential for that melt-in-your-mouth texture. We now arrive at the most crucial stage for final flavor and texture development, Conche. Conche machines continuously mix and aerate the chocolate, sometimes for days, volatilizing unwanted acidic compounds and smoothing the texture. This extended process rounds out the flavor profile and ensures the chocolate achieves maximum smoothness, a hallmark of quality chocolate. The result is a perfectly homogenized mass, rich in aroma, with a beautiful, smooth, and glossy appearance. This complex industrial journey transforms humble beans into the recognizable treat loved worldwide. But chocolate isn't ready yet. It must be perfected. Welcome inside the factory, where the humble cocoa bean undergoes a dramatic industrial transformation to become the chocolate we love. Our journey begins at the receiving dock, where the raw material arrives. Tons of dried and fermented cocoa beans, shipped from around the world, are poured into the factory for processing. First, powerful machines begin the sorting and cleaning process, removing any debris or imperfect beans to ensure purity. This massive infrastructure is necessary to prepare billions of beans for the intricate steps ahead, turning a raw agricultural product into a refined confectionery. Next, we move to the stage where the true flavor of chocolate begins to emerge, roasting and cracking. The beans are carefully roasted in massive, turning drums. This heat treatment is critical for developing the deep, complex chocolate notes we recognize, while also sterilizing the beans. Once roasted, the beans are cracked, and a specialized process called winnowing separates the brittle outer shells from the valuable interior pieces. These purified fragments are called cocoa nibs, the core ingredient for all future chocolate, now ready for the next stage. The process then shifts from solid to liquid, beginning the true transformation into chocolate. The nibs are fed into powerful grinders. Intense pressure and friction begin to break down the cellular structure. The high fat content of cocoa causes the finely ground nibs to liquefy under the grinding heat, creating a thick substance known as cocoa mass, or chocolate liquor. This dark, flowing stream is pure, unsweetened chocolate in its liquid form, a powerful base ready to be built upon. Now we move into the recipe development, where the flavor profile is carefully constructed. To the chocolate liquor, key ingredients like finely powdered sugar and, for milk chocolate, powdered milk are precisely added and incorporated. The mixture then passes through a series of giant rollers, reducing the particle size to microscopic levels. This ensures the final chocolate feels perfectly smooth on the tongue. Maintaining the exact ratio of cocoa mass, sugar, and milk solids is vital, as even minor variations can drastically alter the final taste and mouthfeel. We now arrive at one of the most critical stages in high-quality chocolate making, conching. The chocolate mass is continuously mixed and aerated for hours, sometimes even days, in large Conche vats. This intense mixing removes unwanted volatile acids, perfectly distributes the cocoa butter, and transforms the mixture into the smooth, glossy, melt-in-your-mouth texture we expect. But chocolate isn't ready yet. It must be perfected. The next steps will determine its final form and stability. Welcome to the final chapter of our chocolate documentary series, Perfection to Product, the Final Chocolate Bar. After weeks of careful processing, the journey of the cacao bean culminates in this critical final stage. We are now moving beyond the raw ingredient processing and focusing on the crucial final stages that transform melted cocoa liquor into the perfect, consumer-ready chocolate bar. The first essential step is tempering. This isn't just mixing. It's precision science, a delicate process that dictates the quality of the final product. Tempering requires chocolate to be heated, cooled, and then slightly reheated to very specific temperatures. This precise thermal curve is vital. This temperature manipulation controls the cocoa butter's fat crystal structure, ensuring that only the desired stable crystals form. This is what gives the finished chocolate its signature shine, satisfying snap, and essential shelf stability. Once perfectly tempered, the liquid gold moves swiftly into the molding and shaping stage, where its destiny as a bar or treat is sealed. The rich, liquid chocolate is precisely poured into polycarbonate or silicone molds. Accuracy here is key to achieving consistent weight and bar aesthetics. These molds are then moved along high-speed conveyor belts, vibrating slightly to remove any air bubbles, ensuring a solid, flawless bar structure. With the shape secured, the chocolate must solidify before it can meet the world. This brings us to the cooling and packaging phases. The molded chocolate enters chilling tunnels, where controlled temperatures gradually harden the bars, setting the temper and locking in that perfect crystalline structure we worked so hard to achieve. Out of the cold and into the wrapper. Watch this satisfying automation as high-speed machines swiftly encase the solid bars in their protective foil and colorful packaging, ready for distribution. After the mechanized speed of the factory, we slow down to appreciate the final product and reflect on its journey. Behold the result. Beautifully finished, glossy chocolate bars, perfectly packaged, waiting to bring joy to consumers around the globe. The true test of perfection is the moment of enjoyment. Watching people savor the rich flavor, the satisfying snap, it completes the cycle, reminding us why quality is paramount. From a humble bean, nurtured on a tree, processed through complex machinery, to this global delight. Chocolate is science, craftsmanship, and tradition, all combined into a moment of pure bliss. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. If you loved seeing how perfection is achieved, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more cinematic documentaries.